Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Moore with a return. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. It's Nix out of the pistol. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive. And
oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Williams. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Makes the tackle. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Nicks off the play action. Caught by Pat Bryant. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down Denver. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So first down from the 41. Nicks looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw complete to Herbert. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. The first carry now, Brashawn Smith. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes. Goes all around him, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Butker knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Marvin Mims now to return it. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off the trigger, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 21-yard line.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play action. Mahomes. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
57 colors, 57, yellow, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs hold a 16-point lead in the 1st. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Chiefs 17. Broncos nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Touchdown, Broncos.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Matthew Wright for the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10.
Broncos 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 17-7. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it, 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. As the open man downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Broncos. They drop it behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Nix from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Yellow, yellow. Watch out.
On first down, they'll run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. We've set it downs from 37. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got a man left, and he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Pressure coming from Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix. Fits it through the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Broncos first down.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Nix now on 1st and 10. That's completed right side. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down, Broncos.
Throwing here, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense It's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just is.
This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Captain. Almost set. Ready. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Bombers. Kill.
The 4th down snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands.
Yellow.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou.
Now it's Mahomes. Rolling out to... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice gain.
Broncos go with a dime look here on third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He finds more than complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he loses the football. And the Broncos corral it. Has room down the left sideline. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defense touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, they took advantage.
This one is up and good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. And he set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Finds Mims. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. And bring the tight end left. Nix with it on 1st. All in left side. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Man in motion here. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. Drops it down. Harvey. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. And they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 4-point game here in the 4th. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Ollie set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Robinson with the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. It's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Yellow, my side. I go blue, lady. My side.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Yellow. My side.
That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
My side. My side.
Dive play straight ahead. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on a sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't. And you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go. Ready.
Design quarterback run here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
My side. I go blue, lady. Hey, 15. My side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And Smith here underneath. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Third and just 2 to go.
Yellow. 180. My side.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first down, Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Captain. Away.
Here's Nix to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw. It's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
They'll throw again, Nix. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Working now from the gun. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Broncos 28.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. Oh, did the Broncos get to that one? Yeah, looks like they did. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Another carry for him. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Third and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
They give it to him again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready? Bombers.
He'll look to throw it. Big catch made, and he got both feet in.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was. Get both feet down.
1st down, Broncos.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Captain. Almost set. Ready? Away.
Here he goes, one final shot. Has it downfield, working the left. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.